Hello, everyone. I'm Peter Moline. Good to see all of you. And please don't mind all of the sparkly back stuff behind me. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and, oh, if I can find the right buttons to push, go ahead and turn that off for a moment. Ta-da! Look at this fabulous green screen I was given by my in-laws. It was a Christmas present, and I'm very pleased with it. And you are going to help me figure out how to make this work, and we're going to set up a stream for playing Pokemon. I have this idea about a new way to play Pokemon. I'm calling it a catch lock, which we'll go over all of the what exactly a catch lock means in a little while. But first, we're going to set things up so that we can actually get the stream going and get playing Pokemon. Now, as you can probably notice, there's no Pokemon on the screen right now, so we're going to change that. To do that, I need to stand up a moment. I need to push a button. Gotta push the button. Where's the button? There we go. I have pushed a button. There's actually a button to a Wi-Fi router, so I can hook up my 3DS, actually a 2DS XL over there. Now, if I was playing Pokemon on my Switch, it would be really simple. I have a little device which I don't think is here. I think it's on the other side because Charlotte was using it for when we were streaming Minecraft. But that would be easy. You just plug an HDMI cable into that, plug that into the computer, you're golden. Now this though, I want to stream playing the original Pokemon Yellow. And I don't have one of those handy-dandy little devices that'll let you read game cartridges straight to the computer. I wish I had one because I do have an actual cartridge of Yellow version. It's not the same one that I had growing up. That one, or is it the same one? I don't know. I think, I want to say I got this one from my brother David. He will have to confirm with me on that, but I don't remember. Anyway, enough of that. So, we're going to what we're going to do is stream from this device to the computer, and then to YouTube to you. And I won't go through all the details of all you have to do to get that to work, the custom firmware that you put on this, different programs and such. But what I do need to do is I need to open up the program that actually interprets the signal from the 2DS. And actually, first, I need to convince my 2DS XL here that it's connected to the internet. It's not connected to the internet. The thing is, it will not actually connect to the Wi-Fi router, the Wi-Fi signal, unless it thinks that it can connect to the internet, to like Nintendo servers in the internets somewhere. So pardon me, for some reason, I have this bottle of lotion right here. It's really nice lotion too. It smells good. And I put it right here by my elbow and I knock it over almost every day. Perhaps I should think about putting it somewhere else. It's just, there's some nice space for it right here on the table next to me, but oh well. Okay, so I have this handy little program and we're going to, let's see if I can find the right buttons to show you all. Scene, and it should pop up. There's Pikachu. Okay, so we've got it popped up. We've got it running right here. And this is as big as I can make it. So the next step is, you notice that you're seeing Pikachu there, but you're not hearing Pikachu say Pika or anything like that. We need to change that. So we're going to grab this little handy dandy cable. If I can figure out where I put it. Oh, I have lots and lots of techie stuff and stuff for audiovisual things. I just don't remember where I put all of them. Okay, so I'm taking this cable that was originally meant for some headphones. The headphones themselves broke, but this cable still works. So I plug this in, and immediately, you're not going to be able to see it, but my computer's asking me, which device did you plug in? Well, I plugged in a line in. And in fact, I'm going to need to change the audio settings on my computer. You'll still be able to hear me. There we go. Okay, yeah, see, you might be getting a little bit of noise from this now. Yeah. Well, I'm going to need to plug it into the 2DS. I'm putting these on so that I can hear it too. Now, as soon as I plug this in, you should hear nothing because I have the volume all the way down the 2DS. Let's change that. There it is. Okay, I got the volume all the way turned up on the 2DS. Now I just need to check the volumes on my end to make sure that you can still hear me. And it looks like my microphone is definitely coming in hotter, a lot hotter than the 2DS. That's great. In fact, I'm going to turn myself down just a little bit. Just a tad so that I'm not blowing your ears out. Though I do have a limiter on this mic. It'll only go up to -3. Okay, now we seem to have... Okay, we seem to have had a hiccup for a moment with the signal coming from the... You know what? I'm just going to call this a Game Boy. It's a Game Boy to me. Because if you guys ever played on the old Game Boys, you know, any handheld is now a Game Boy. Just like any console device that Nintendo makes, it's a Wii. The Wii U, it was a Wii. The Switch, it's a Wii. The Switch 2, or whatever they call it after that, it's just going to be the Wii. This is how the world works. Alright, so we've got Pikachu up there. We've got sound. It's coming in great. Now, you notice that I've got this nifty green screen behind me. I'd like to be able to use it. So, first things first, I got the camera right where I want it. What we're going to need to do is shift this green screen. So I'm going to take these headphones off. Unfortunately, I won't be able to hear the amazing Pokémon music. But I'll let you guys listen to it. I'm going to need to scoot back. Oh, hello, Mr. Hazel. Hello. There is a bunny right at my feet. Yes, hello. It's good to see you. Oh, he's cleaning his paws. It is so cute. I wish I could show you guys, but I've got the camera exactly where I want it to be. So I shouldn't move it. Oh, he's the best bunny. He is the best bunny in the whole world. Yes, he is. Okay. Now, green screen. Let's see. Over here, I need to move that way just a little bit. Let's see. Come back here and, of course, not be able to see what I'm doing. Excuse me. Okay, now it's covering everything. Sorry, allergies have been really bad over here. And it rained. There was a thunderstorm this morning, which helped everything. Helped get the pollen out of the air. The problem is, when it rains, it lets mold grow around outside. And of course, I'm allergic to that too. Fortunately, we have techniques to deal with this situation. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop one of these right now, because I can feel the coughing fit. I can feel the allergies coming on. Oh, hi, Hazel. You hear crinkle crinkle and you think there's something for you. I'm sorry, bunny. No, I'm sorry. This is medicine. This is medicine. It would not be good for bunnies. I'm sorry. Yeah, poor bunny boy. He hears crinkle crinkle and he thinks, oh boy, it's something that I can eat. It's a snack. Unfortunately, it's not always the case. Yes, poor bunny. Poor Hazel bunny. How about pettings? Will you accept pettings in lieu of a snack? Yeah, there we go. Pettings for peace. Bunny rabbits are just the most wonderful creatures in the world to pet. Hey, I like dogs, and I like cats, I understand how nice they are too, but bunnies are just the best. This is how it is, guys. Alright, I'm actually going to turn the 2DS volume down a bit. I think it's a little too loud. Okay. If I do this... Oh, you know what? That's not actually turning it down for me. So, I don't have a good comparison right now between my voice and the 2DS. Let me know what you think. Based on the dials I'm getting here... Actually, I'm going to turn this down a little more. Based on the dials that I'm getting here on OBS, I am definitely louder than the Game Boy. But, you know, let me know if I'm still understandable, or if I'm so loud that it's too much for your brain, you can't even think while listening to me, or if the game is too loud and you can't hear what I'm doing, etc. Alright, so we're doing good. We have a fully functioning Pikachu up here. We have his sound coming through. We've got me, but I'd like to change this background behind me. I'd rather it's not just... you know, just seeing the green screen. I'd rather that we could make use of the green screen. I'm going to take care of this a little, because I think that's going to create an interesting shadow. It's going to be difficult for keying. Okay, speaking of keying, let's get straight to keying. Now I'm going to go back here. 2DS Pokemon stream. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get the game going. Okay, so that was interesting. I moved. Okay, rapid movements will probably trigger that, but it's looking good. Okay, so let's get the game going. We can go ahead and turn the music back on. So continue. Players Moline, because usually I call myself Moline when I'm playing Pokemon. Okay, here we are in the Poke Center. We're going to go outside so that we get the full screen. There we go. Okay, now we got a better screen. Full screen of Pokemon right here. I'm going to move me, and we're going to check, is any of the background bleeding through through my image? It doesn't look like it. Now, the green screen, Keen does something funky with glasses right here. Particularly since with these glasses, I don't really have a rim at the bottom. It's just lens, and there's rim holding it securely at the top, and these are dirty. These are nice and dirty. I need to clean these. But it's doing okay. Now, unfortunately, stuff like my hair right here, some of that gets a bit removed because that's just the nature of keying things. Now, if I was doing this on, like, say, Adobe Premiere or Sony Vegas, and there'd be a few more tweaks that I could do. I'd also probably be using a better camera, but a few more tweaks I could do to try to get some more of that stuff, but it's real tedious and real hard and sometimes just not possible. With this, it's obviously going to be a bit worse, but it's working pretty well. For the purposes of just streaming Pokemon Yellow, this seems to be working fantastic. Alright, now, next point of business. I've got all this black around here, and of course now you can't see the mouse, but I've got all this black above me and to the left of Pokemon. We'll go ahead and mute the music for right now. And I would like it if it was something else. Something that's not just blank blackness. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch back over. A while ago with OBS, that will tell you exactly how many pixels you are away from the edge. So 715 pixels is where Pokemon begins. Okay, now we know that over here in Photoshop, we're going to need to go to 715 pixels. Let's zoom in a bunch. 740, okay. I'm seeing 720, there's 715. So we're going to take this, put it right at 715. Looks like at 715.2.1. Okay, we've got it. Got it right there. I don't know what these other lines are there for. They're just hanging around, but that's fine. So at 715, right over here is where Pokemon is going to start. I'm not even showing you guys that. I'm sorry. Go back to, if I can find the right button. stream. We're going to look at where my head is. I like how my head is right here. I think I like the size of me. And that's 660 pixels. Let's go back into Photoshop. Okay, I see the problem. I see the problem. I have set up my microphone to be picking up when I've got the Pokemon stuff up. But my microphone wasn't set up for picking up anything else. Well, phooey. I'm so sorry, everyone. But that's why I'm doing this stream, so that I can make sure I have everything worked out for when we really play Pokemon. Okay, so, bear with me just a moment. We're going to go back to the other screen, and you're not going to hear me for a moment, and then I'm going to set up my microphone. This is a test of the Moline broadcasting system. There we go. Okay, great. So, turns out that I wasn't recording any of my voice for any of that explanation on these other screens. So, let's try that again. I'm going to move OBS over here. And here we go. So, welcome again to Photoshop. Now, you've already seen on the other screen that over here is where Pokemon is going to be playing. This area down here is where my head is going to be. You can see my head here right now, but it's going to be filling out more of this area right here. Excuse me, the allergies are coming back. And up here, I want something fancy. So this chat lock is a possibility. I was looking at this, and I couldn't figure out what is wrong with this word. Am I spelling catch right? So I'm pulling up Google and asking him, hey, how do you spell? Am I spelling catch right? Yeah, that's how you spell catch. Yeah. Okay, I got it right. There's an H right here. So this is chat lock. And I'm really tempted just to leave it that way. To tell everyone, we're playing a chat lock. I'll think about that. You know, for right now, we're going to leave it as Chatch, and we'll see about making it, you know, actually see if I want to change it to actually Catch Lock, because the idea of the way we're going to be playing Pokemon is you're limited in how you can catch things, and you have to use Pokemon based on how you catch things. But I really like Chatch a lot, so we'll see. For right now, let's move on. So I like the background right now. Between whatever our first word is going to be and lock, I would actually like a symbol here. I'd like a Pokeball. So we're going to see about creating a Pokeball. We're going to make a new layer. Is this the layer button? This is the layer button. Okay, we're going to call this layer Pokeball. And now we're going to need a circle. Preferably we're going to need a black circle, so we're going to change this to black. Or are we going to need a white circle? You know what? I should pull up a reference image. We're going to search Google for Pokeball. And, okay, here we go. Here we go. We've got Pokeballs. And this is the, if I remember right, the official fan artwork for Pokeballs. So we do want a black background and... okay, let's see, a black outline. We're going to need a circle with a black outline, and then another circle with... another black in the middle without another black outline. We'll need to make this thicker. We're going to need a thick line going across two. So circle number 2 may have to be on a separate layer. I wanted to say a plane, a separate plane of existence. I may or may not make the middle button. We'll see. And then red on the top, white on the bottom, and white in the middle. Okay. Okay, I'll move our reference image over here. Let's make a circle. If I remember right, you come over here, you can do the elliptical marquee tool. And if you hold down, I think it's shift, yeah, it will make an actual perfect circle. So it doesn't matter the size. We're going to make it big just for purposes of working on it. And actually, if I hold shift and control, nope, shift and alt. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, shift and alt just centers it on where I had the center. I don't really want that. Let's do that. What I want is to be able to make a circle, but then be able to make another circle at the exact same spot. And trying to remember... Okay. That's just holding down different combinations of things. But don't hold down shift, make that go away. Now if I hold down control, control does nothing. So I need are these two circles. Yeah, I'm going to need to make it kind of big, and we're going to move it over here. I want it centered. Can I center it on these two planes? That would be fantastic. I think it's clicking in. I think I got it. Okay, I got it. All right, we're going to... I might be doing this wrong. I'm talented with video editing, not necessarily with making graphics in Photoshop. So we're going to see what happens. Now, if I just go ahead and fill that, okay, we've got a nice black circle, which we're not going to want to be black. We want some of it to be different colors. It's just I want the edge to be that way. So let's go over here and make another circle. Down. I think shift and alt. There we go. Okay, we're gonna make another. Why is it doing weird thing? No. Stop that. I need you to stay there. Here we go. In relation to how big this is, I think this size would work. And of course now I can't see it. I can't see it because okay, let's try this again. This in the middle. Okay, good. Okay, I'm just gonna press enter. Just Control D so that I'm not selecting right here. I'm still on this layer. And okay, let's make another circle. Down shift. Let's make the circle this big. See about it being this big, and that's right in the middle. Okay, good. Now I'm going to take some white. I might be doing this the wrong way. No, because this is going to need to be on the layer. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to take this. I'm going to make it bigger. What? No. No, I didn't want to do that. What is this? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Where is escape? Okay, Control D. Just not do that. Okay. Ah. I may need to look up a tutorial on like how to make a Pokeball. This shouldn't be hard, just to make a circle with light black circle and then fill it in. Maybe it is. Okay. Okay, I think I know what to do now. We're going to just delete this, make it go away. I wanted to keep the layer though. Let's go. Pokeball. I'll move you over a little. Okay. Davita Griver says you should leave it. I'm really tempted to. I'm really tempted to leave it as chat. I think I might. Okay, so I think now I am accessing all the knowledge I have of making stuff. Unfortunately, my lovely wife Charlotte is not here right now, so I can't just ask her, hey, how do you do this? So I think what I want is I'm going to need a red circle and a white circle. And then put the two together. But I don't want half of one of them that's going to be on top, and then I'll have a band on top of that, and then a circle. I think I can do that. It's going to take several layers, so this is going to be... no, I want to rename you. Where's the renaming thing? Is that do I just press enter? I thought I could double click it. No, that's this. Is it possible? Am I unworthy? It appears that I am unworthy. Oh, there we go. I don't understand. Double clicking worked this time. So Pokeball red. And we're going to make a circle. We're going to make a nice big circle. Davida says, I have more experience with Illustrator, not Photoshop. I don't have experience with either. So, no, I have some experience with Photoshop, and I'm pretty good at cutting out things in Photoshop, like for making thumbnails, like making putting the faces of Charlotte and me on certain thumbnails for our channel. Okay. Okay, this will work. This will work. Yes, it will. We're going to fill this with red. So I want just a nice, as red can red. Yeah. Let's fill this with red. Where's the fill? Boom. I've got red. Okay. Okay, this is a good thing. Let's see if I can get this in the middle. That's the middle. Okay. And I need more. Okay. We're going to duplicate this layer. And this is going to be Pokeball white. Okay, that's red. Now Pokeball white, we're going to change the color to white. And we're going to fill it with that. Pop. Okay, I've got a red and a white. Now the white is on top of the red right now, which means I'm going to need to turn white into just a half. Now, to do that, I'm going to take this tool. We're going to do like so, and it's going to lock to this line right here, and make sure that I have Pokeball white selected. I'm going to say delete. Okay. Now, if I turn Pokeball red back on, there we go. There we go. We've got the top half and the bottom half. We're doing this. We're making it work. Now I need a fairly thick band right here of just black. Are we going to do that? We're going to make a new layer, and this is going to be Pokeball black stripe band. Let's call it band. Pokeball black band belt. This is like it's wearing a belt around the center. Davia says you should be able to choose black as a boarded. I have no idea what that means. I am so sorry. I'm going to do what I think I know. So we're just going to stick with this right now. Now, if I take this and I like that, I've got kind of a blackness deal going on here. Or I mean, I got kind of a belt deal going on here. Okay, now let's try that, and we're going to change the color to black. We're going to dump it all right here. Boom. Boom, look at that. Look at this masterpiece that I'm making. We've got a belt for the Pokeball. Davida says, oh, I meant to say border. Should be able to choose black as a border. I guess you could. Is that in like this? Like you double click this and you say you can do a border. I thought it was in this, but no, I don't remember. I don't know. So we're just going to do this and hope that it all works out in the end. Okay, now what I want is, I think, that and that, and take the Pokeball red. Now, I want to select this thing, this red business. And I think let's use this to do that. Aha, I got it. Okay, now we come back over to, now look at this, with a little bit of magic. We come back over to this, on this layer, and I want to invert the selection. So go to select, inverse, and I press delete, and we have just the band that will fit in the circle. Okay, now we're going to deselect. We're going to bring this back, and look, we have the belt that's just going to the edges of the circle. Kind of. Mostly. It'll work. As long as we don't look too close, it'll work. Okay, good. Now, we're going to need to make a smaller circle in the center so that we can make the white button. Let's go back to, let's go on the key tool. Davia says border for the outside edge, at least on Illustrator. Well, good for Illustrator. I don't know. We're going to make a Pokeball. Pokeball, if I can spell right, button. Let's make a button. Shift. And, yeah. Make it about that big. That looks good. We're going to fill that with white. Let's go some white. Excuse. Okay, there we go. Okay. No. That won't work because it bleeds into the bottom. So what we need now is we actually do need a black border around this. Let's see if there's a way. Yeah, we are going to need to find a way to make a border. Now, I want to say that, yeah, there is a way to make a border. Hide layers, arrange. It doesn't look like it's here. Now, someone who knows Photoshop is probably yelling at me, "You're missing it!" And, well, it's possible. I think it's stroke. Oh, look! Oh, look, that's pretty. That's pretty. We're going to need to make it thicker. Yes! Oh, look at this beautiful Pokeball we're making. Okay, now how thick do I want it? Way out to here. No. Looking at the reference, it's about as thick as the belt. So let's make it that. We'll leave it there. Okay. Okay, good. Yes, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Let's do I want the small button? You know what? Let's go for it while we're here. Let's just do it. Let's put in the small button. Pokeball small button. Let's capitalize that just to be professionals. Okay. I need the circle once more. That. Okay, and we're going to zoom in a bunch. I need you to be in the middle. Thank you. Okay, and we're going to dump in white just so that the layer has something there to work with. We go into here, and we go into stroke. Yes, good. Oh, this circle needs to be bigger. Now, I think this is a good thickness. Let's look at stroke, 2 pixels. Yeah, that'll work. Now we just need this to be bigger. Oh. Okay, let's move it to the middle. And yeah, it needs to be closer to the edge. Oh, there we go. I don't like that. That looks weird. That's looking weird. Okay, let's go. Here again, the stroke. Where's the stroke? Man, the stroke looks bad. Stroke looks just bad. It's not circular. Okay, we are going to actually get rid of that. I probably didn't need to do that. Oh well. Make a new layer that's Pokemon button small again. We're going to take this thing, and this time we're going to make it a lot bigger. Yeah, a lot bigger. That was in the middle there. That, no, it could still be bigger. Still be bigger, I think. I didn't mean to do that. No. Oh, shoot. Lost it all. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, put it in the middle. I'm going to take you, and we're going to... Okay, that's nice. Going to... Cannot transform. Area is empty. No, you should let me be able to do that. Oh well. Is this big enough? We're going to give it a try and see. Okay, let's fill this in with something. Where'd the filler go? Okay, now it's filled. Control that. Okay. Let's add a stroke. Oh, that's much better. I don't know why it's working better that way, but it is. Okay, we've got, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a Pokeball. Now we're going to make a new folder. Group 1, which is Pokeball. Look at that, I made a Pokeball. That's so cool. I can art. Isn't that amazing? I think it's amazing because I did not think this was going to work. Okay, we're going to move the entirety of that. Now, we don't actually need it to be this big. Nowhere near this big, because I want it to go between catch and lock. Okay, that's not working. That's not working. Okay, let's tell you what. We're going to take this. We're going to duplicate the group. Pokeball merged. It's Painting with Jesus says, yo, yo, yo. That's my brother David. Hey, Bunny. Hey, Hazel. Yes, good boy. Okay, we're going to go into here. We're going to actually block out Pokeball. I'm saving this just in case, it's a backup, just in case something happens with the other stuff, because I'm about to take all of these guys, and we are going to merge them together. Merge layers. Okay. Now, this, in theory, should shrink down. There we go. That's better. That's so much better. Okay, let's make Catch Lock bigger. Yes, I want to keep the size. So let's make Catch Lock bigger. You don't need it. Oh, nope. Doesn't work that way. Okay. Let's make Catch Lock bigger. Good. And we're going to need more space between catch and lock. So let's get this. Good. And one more. Okay, do you still fit? You still fit. I would rather you were not so close to the edge, so let's where's the T? There's the T. We're going to take away one space here. Okay, that's good. I actually think it's in the middle of that. Okay, we'll do that. Let's take our merged Pokeball. Hayden would just ask, what are you working on? Well, I am making preparations for a stream for playing Pokemon. We're going to be doing a new style of playing Pokemon called Catch Lock, because it was supposed to be Catch Lock, and then something looked weird there. I'm like, did I spell catch right? So I go to Google and I say, am I spelling catch right? So I type in CATCH and it said, yeah, that's catch. Look, okay, maybe it just looks weird. And then I notice I have an extra H over here, so it's Chatchlock. And I'm really tempted to just leave it that way. And this form of playing Pokemon is officially called a Chatchlock. And we're actually going to go over all the stuff about Chatchlock in a little while. Right now, we're just making some stuff so that I have a good looking background sort of thing. You can't see my hand. I have a good looking background stuff. We've already worked on making there's a green screen behind me. Making the green screen work, making the streaming from my 2DS work. And now we're putting up something where I can have a nifty backgroundish deal. Okay, I think I like this. I think I like this a lot, actually. Okay, we're going to see how that looks. So we're going to need to save this file, of course, and we're going to go to stuff, videos, where is PSC games, and this is where the magic happens. This is where I keep all the stuff that I'm working on for the channel Pokemon, and we're going to make a new folder. No, I don't want to view extra large icons. I want new. There it is. New folder. Yeah. Chatchlock. Okay, it's official. This is now a Chatchlock. Only because of a misspelling. Okay. Gen 1 and 2 background. Because I want to do this for Pokemon Yellow and also for Pokemon Crystal, and I'll probably just use the same background because the dimensions for the actual footage of the game will be the same thing. Okay, so I think that's all we're going to need to do in here, unless we look at it and say, hey, we want something different, or we want to add something, etc. Now we need to just make this into a JPEG. Make a JPEG. Gen1 background. Okay. We can close Photoshop. Let's bring back OBSception. And now we're going to go back to our 2DS Pokemon stream. There's Pokemon. There's our little yellow guy. And now I need to push a few buttons so I can add an image. We can create new image. Chatchlock Gen 1 and 2. It's going to ask me to search for the image. Which, look at that. No, I'm going to Chatchlock, Gen 1 and 2 background. Open that up. Hey, there it is. There it is. It is covering everything. So let's change that. Oh, you know what? Okay, that white background, I meant to actually change that. Let's put it behind everything. There we go. Okay, I meant to put that behind everything. Sorry, I meant to take that white background away so that there was just a transparency back there, but I would have had to make it a PNG anyway. Actually, this works. This works great. Looks like I've got like kind of the, I'm gonna make this bigger so I can see. I'm gonna lean in and look. Okay, it looks like I've got a bit of a black line right there, but I think that's actually from the 2DS footage, and I like the Chatchlock up there. Yeah, maybe I could raise the Pokeball a little bit, but I think it also just works right there. So, yeah, that's good. I'm not totally sold on the font. Not totally sold on the font. Hanging with Jesus says, have to go back to work. Have fun. Thank you. Thanks for hanging around, David. Now, yeah, we're going to leave the font for now. I might change it later. Like I said, I'm not totally sold on it. I'm going to be hemming back and forth for a little bit while the keying effect is erasing some of my armpits from my shirt. I really chose the wrong shirt for this. Okay, now right here above my head, I've got a really big blank spot. And that's because of the nature of the Chatchlock. We're going to switch back to the regular monitor with OBSception right here. I'm going to bring up, where is it? Microsoft Office Word. Now we got Wordception. That's amazing. I'm going to move OBS over a little bit. Start this. All right. Now I'm going to reveal my master plan for the Chachlock after water. There we go. Because boy, I'm feeling. Excuse me, I'm feeling the allergies. All right, Chachlocks, Chatch, lock rules. Now you might have heard of the Nuzlocke. If you haven't, the way the Nuzlocke works is there's a few variations of it, but the basic rules are that number one, you can only catch one Pokemon in each area of the game, and it has to be the first Pokemon you encounter. If you can catch that one, and then it can become part of your team, or it's eligible for use. If you fail to catch it, your first encounter, then you just don't get any Pokemon in that area. Second rule is if a Pokemon faints, then it's done. You can't use it anymore. You either have to release it back into the wild or put it into the PC box permanently, and it just can't be used in battle anymore. Some people make exceptions for Pokemon who are learning HM moves, traversing throughout the world, etc., but not for battle. Usually the third rule is also that you have to name all the Pokemon. That way, because in the words of the great Mike Wazowski, once you name it, you start getting attached to it, and then it's a lot more emotional when your Pinklypuff faints. It's not just a Jigglypuff, it's your Pinklypuff, and it was your little baby, and he's gone now. You can never use him again. It's so sad. Those are the main rules. A lot of times people will add extra stuff like only a certain number of times you can use the Poke Center. No using items per battle. No using items in battle is generally an accepted rule for that. Also, I'm tweaking these rules a bit for my Chachlock. So here is the main basis of the Chachlock. You must use Pokemon in battle in the order in which you... Am I spelling that right? No, there's an H in there. The Chach took the H away from that word. In which I still can't spell it right. Which, there we go. You received them. Pardon me, I can't spell. I before E except after C, or if it sounded like A is a neighbor in way, or there's like 15 other exceptions to that rule. Anyway, when you go into Pokemon battles, you have to use Pokemon in the order that you caught them or received them, because gift Pokemon are okay for using in this. The idea is, let's say I get Pikachu as my starter in yellow. That's great. So I start using Pikachu. I go into the grass outside. I find a Pidgey. I catch it. Great. I find a Rattata. I catch it. That's great. The order I have to use my Pokemon is Pikachu, Pidgey, Rattata. I have to keep using Pikachu until he faints. That's going to be rule number 2. If a Pokemon faints, it can no longer be used in battle. So if Pikachu faints, then he can't be used in battle anymore. The thing is, I can't use Pidgey until Pikachu faints. I cannot use the Pidgey until Pikachu is done. Pikachu's fainted, he's done, no more battles, we move to Pidgey. Now, this does not mean that... how do I say this? This carries on to every battle. So if in, the bug trainer, I've got a Pikachu, I've got Pidgey, and I've got Rattata, I beat him with Pikachu. That's great. The next trainer, I have to use Pikachu. I can't use Pidgey or Rattata. Now, let's say the next trainer is a little too powerful, Pikachu faints. Pikachu's done. Pidgey comes up then in battle, and I use Pidgey. The next battle, I have to keep using Pidgey. Until someday Pidgey faints, and then Rattata gets up. So, the reason, this is why we called a catch lock, or a Chach lock. You are locked into using Pokemon in the order in which you caught them. I'm putting received in the rules because you can get gift Pokemon, and that's fine too. Now, another rule I'm going to give myself is no items in battle. That makes the game a little bit too easy, and for a bit more of a challenge, I want to be able to, I want to say, no items in battle. You just have to be straight up. The Pokemon goes in, do or die. And number 4, you must name all Pokemon. That way, you are attached much more to them. They are special to you. So those are the gist. That's the gist of it. I'm going to say, however, 5 exceptions can be made for HM Pokemon, meaning that I need a Pokemon to use Fly, but I don't have a Pokemon in my team that knows Fly. So I can go ahead and sub out a different Pokemon in order to use Fly, or even a Pokemon that has already fainted that I can't use anymore for battle. I can go ahead and sub him in just to use Fly, but I can't actually use him in battle. Now here's the thing. Number 6, and I'll probably rearrange the order I put these rules in case other people want to look at them, and I'll have them in the descriptions of all the live streams I do for this actual run. Excuse me.
Here, come again. The pit of despair. Don't even
think about trying to escape. That is my wife's favorite movie. Princess Bride is a really fantastic movie, and every time we get into a bunch of coughing, excuse me, and the voice goes down a bit, we recite those lines. So here, let me get the solution in my mouth. I should start helping soon. Okay, so anyway, another rule I want to make, which I had in my head, and then I started coughing a bunch. I might think of it at some point. Let's see. You have to use Pokemon battle in the order in which you receive them. Obviously, that's the main preface of the chat lock. Pokemon faints can no longer be used in battle. No items in battle. You have to name all Pokemon. Exceptions can be made for HM Pokemon. Oh, yep, I remember. You cannot catch two of the same Pokemon. Davida says, that's my favorite movie too. Well, after Lord of the Rings, I can understand that. The Lord of the Rings trilogy is by far some of the absolute greatest movies that have ever been made. You cannot catch 2 of the same Pokemon. So once I've caught a Rattata, I can't catch another Rattata. Otherwise, I could just catch 25 Pidgey, and I would have 25 Pidgey to chew through in order to keep playing. No. Okay. Looks like something happened. Okay. Looks like something happened to my internet. But it looks like I am back now. Hang on a minute. Hang on, is it working? Is it working? Test 1, 2. Okay, yeah, everything's working now. Good. Sorry about that. Something, every now and then the internet just decides. What I want is that, not just that you can't catch 2 of the same Pokemon, but let's say that I've caught a Golem. Not Golem. This is the first form of that. I don't remember. Oh, God, whatever. Let's say it's a Rattata. I catch a Rattata, and I'm using it, and that's great. And eventually, the Rattata gets so strong, levels up, so that it evolves into Raticate. Great, I have Eradicate. I want the rule to be that after that, I can't catch Raticate. Because technically, I haven't caught Eradicate yet, but I have one. So I want the rule to be that I can't catch Raticate now that I have one. So, you cannot catch Pokemon that are already in your Poke Dex. There we go. Come on, and let's see. Okay. I don't remember how to get that little accent sign here in Word, but Pokemon to the Pokédex. There. Oh, that adds a little bit more challenge to it. And I apologize if internet is just bad right now. If streaming is not working so well. I'm hoping that doesn't happen when I actually go to stream, playing this game. So, yeah, these are the main rules. You have to use Pokemon battle in the order in which you receive them, caught, was given them, etc. Pokemon Faints can no longer be used in battle. No items in battle. You must name all Pokemon. Exceptions can be made for HM Pokemon. You cannot catch Pokemon that are already in your Pokedex. And another rule, because it's going to come up, there are in-game trades you can make. There are some NPCs in the game that will trade you certain Pokemon. So I'm going to say that in-game trades are okay if you have the right Pokemon in your team. Yeah, in your team. Yeah, because when a Pokemon faints, then you're going to need to get rid of it. But you can replace it. You can then replace it with whatever is next in line. So you should always have 6 Pokemon in your team if you have them available. And then you'll go ahead and just refill your roster in your 6 that you carry with you with whatever's next. Okay, Davida says, what if you are introduced to a Pokemon and add it to your Pokedex? Can you no longer catch them? The rule right here is supposed to be that if you have the Pokedex listing, as in your Pokedex claims that you have caught this Pokemon, not that you've just seen the Pokemon, because you can go through Pokemon and if another trainer has a Togepi, you won't find Togepi in yellow, but in other generations, your other trainer has a Togepi, that's great. You haven't caught a Togepi. Now you just have the listing in the Pokedex, but you don't actually have the data in the Pokedex. You don't actually have the list. It's not actually saying you have caught this Pokemon. What I'm looking for is you have caught this Pokemon. You have had at some point had this Pokemon in your possession. That's the point. Not just that, I've seen this other Pokemon, and so the name goes in the Pokedex. I'm talking about the actual full-blown listing. Davia is asking, can you get a listing if you have seen one, or is that just in the show? You can get a listing if you've just seen it. Not the full-blown, here is all the data, here's how much it weighs, here's its average height, here's the little bit about the Drifloon that leads children away into, and you never see them again. That's actually a really creepy entry for the Pokedex. For some reason, in the show, when Ash opens up his Pokedex, he immediately has all data on that Pokemon. And that's not how the Pokedex works in any of the game. You have to catch the Pokemon, and then the Pokedex analyzes the Pokemon, and then you get data about the Pokemon. Which is still a little, aside from Legends Arceus, it's really silly how it's suddenly, it instantly knows all these things about the Pokemon but after you've caught it, which doesn't make sense, but oh well. So, anyway, that's the idea. These are the main rules. If I think of anything else I want to add to it, then I'll add to it. I might want to rephrase some of these things just to make it look nicer, make it maybe a little bit clearer, but this is going to be the Chatchlock rules, and we are officially now calling it the Chatchlock. Congratulations. Thank you, Davida, for your help with that. All right, there is one last thing we need to do. I'm going to open up Photoshop again. Now, what if I'm streaming and things are going great, but something comes up and I need to step away from the computer? I need to go use the bathroom, or I need to take care of something or another. I need to get a snack, whatever. Or, which is very likely, I need to pet the bunny. Like right now, there's a bunny at my feet. I need to reach down and pet him. Hey, Hazel. Hard to reach. He's in the wrong spot. There we go. Hazel bunny. Good boy. So, I'm not just going to. I don't want to just step away and you have to look at Pokemon just sitting still, unless you're into that. That's cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over here and search through my stuff because you don't need to see all my pictures. Well, I'm going to see, do I have a good picture of Hazel? And we're going to use that as the, hey, we're taking... Uh-oh. Am I back? I think I'm back. Okay, stuff happened. I think I'm back. I'm hoping. I am really sorry for just the crazy internet that's going on right now. Let me try searching. Okay. Yeah, Google Photos just said, hey, you don't have internet. I'm not going to let you do this. But my persistence paid off. So I am now scrolling through to see if I have a good picture. Let's see. I've got some video of Hazel. I want a picture. Do I have a good picture? There's... Ha! Oh! I think I have found it. Okay, I need to download this picture. I've got it on my phone, but I want to download it so I have it here on my computer. Give me just a moment, everyone. I'm putting it in the correct folder. Cache lock folder. Okay, let's go to the panel right here. Okay. It's loading. Good, there we go again. Okay, so now I've got the chat back again. I can see what you are saying. Alright, let's open this. And I'm really sorry for... Man, this internet has been real spotty today. That's terrible when you're trying to stream. That's just terrible. I'm looking for PNC Gaming. There we go. Go into the Pokemon folder. And here we go. Here we go. Yes, that's perfect. Look at that little bunny face. That is amazing. Okay, we're going to add some text up here. Okay, we're going to do be right back. Okay, and this is going to definitely need to be a lot bigger. That's... Okay, let's make it like 500. Be right. Be right. Okay, let's not do that. Yes, okay, I need this to... What are you doing now? What are you doing now? That's so weird. Okay, okay, let's move it back down to 60. Why? Okay. That's just strange. Let's do 200. Okay. Let's make it 350. What is that? How does that look? Did nothing. Let's try that again. Let's make it 350. Yes, I think that'll work. Be right back. Okay, now I need it to be readable, and this is a little difficult. So let's put it right there. Actually, put it right there. Let's make the color white. See how does that look? Okay, that'll work. I'm just going to need to use the stroke thing that I just learned about. Okay, that's better. Let's make it a bit bigger. Yeah, it looks kind of funky though. Let's try adding... no, not that. Not that. Do we have like an outer shadow? Yeah, drop shadow. Huh. Okay, that's making it more readable. I'm not thrilled with the font. Not thrilled with the font. Let's... What is not... Okay, well that's alright. Let's look at these other fonts. What can we try? Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. It'd be best if we had something that, Star Wars. Something that was similar to the Pokemon font. I don't mind this though. I like the squiggly G right here. Let's see. It's still a little hard to read because of the background. This is not the best background for letters. Let's see. Make it bold. I think I do like it bold better. No. Oh. Nope, don't like it italicized. Nope, don't like that. Let's try that. But what can we do to make this a little more legible? Is there a different... There we go. Is there a different color that would work better? Let's try yellow. Okay, that's more readable. I don't like it. No. Let's try blue. A lighter blue. Yeah, very light blue. Oh, that. Okay, while I can read that, it really clashes with everything else. So I'm like, no. Okay, green's better. What about just red? No, don't like it. This yellow. The yellow is okay. All right. I got a better idea. We're going to go back to white. Maybe we're going back to white. Maybe not. There we go. We're going to go back to white. Now, this the stroke. Change the color of the stroke. What if that was a yellowish? Ooh, that's terrible. Oh wow, that doesn't work. It looks like it's glowing in the dark in the bad way. Okay, no, it needs to be black. Oh, that's too bad. If I increase this a bit. Okay, now what if I made it a yellowish? That's worse. That is far worse. Let's go back to like 3 pixels. Well then, let's look at the drop shadow. I'm not even really seeing the drop shadow. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, that's much easier to read. So much easier. Let's see. No, I like it like that. And we can leave it like that. Be right back. Okay. I think that will work. We're going to go with that for now. And we're going to duplicate this layer. Okay, and we're going to take this one that we just duplicated. We're going to bring it down here. I'm going to change the text. Be right back. I'm petting a bunny. Very likely, I will be, because, you know, I get up to go and do something, Hazel follows me, and I'll pet him on the head. So, be right back. I'm petting a bunny. Right here, that's a little bit hard to see. Blah, blah, blah. Just a little bit hard to see because of my foot. We move it up there. That's better. I think that's better. I don't like this spacing right here with the I and the apostrophe and M. So let's see. Fine. I will select it. You happy? Let's see if I can reduce. That's just squeezing the letters. Let's not do that. Okay. I want to limit the spacing between them. Nope, that's not it either. It's one of these things. I will figure it out. I do that. Squish the letters, Bonnie. I'm petting a bunny. No. Okay, let's take I am and Let's see, I think it's this one. Oh yeah, yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. That's much better. I think that's much better. And now we can move it a bit, cheat a little more, get it a little lower, and then it's not touching the foot, not getting mixed up with that. Right back. I'm petting a bunny. I think I like that. I think I like that. So we will go ahead and save this. And thank you to my brother for those Sonic sliders, they're called. Yeah, I think they're called sliders. Those are pretty cool. Be right back in the catch log folder. Good. And now we're going to need to save this again. Save it as a JPEG. The Be Right Back JPEG. Okay. We can close this. Bring back OBSception. We're going to create a new scene. We're going to call it Be Right Back. There, you can all hear me again. Hooray! Okay, I'm gonna need to take that away for the actual Be Right Back, because the idea is that I'm stepping away and I don't want you to hear all of my private conversations. We're gonna create, because you guys are just getting broadcast to the Be Right Back stuff. Okay, let's do that. And whoa, it's big. It's big. Let's make it smaller. Let's make it smaller. Am I back? I hope I'm back. Okay. Again. Okay. Now, it is unfortunately the wrong size. Which I did not foresee this. So we're going to move this over here. Okay. So now I've got it in the middle. It's just that it's the wrong size. And I think I would like it if there was something to the left and right of that. This is the size of the original photograph, but I think I'd like it if I can somehow make it somehow get something on the either side of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up Photoshop one more time. Okay, let's do new film and video. This is exactly correct. Okay, and so the picture is obviously going to take up most of this middle here. We need something on the sides here. So I'm going to open up my Google Photos again. See if I can find another picture of Hazel. Let's go over here. Okay, and I'm going to scroll through stuff. That was a real good picture of Hazel. Let's see if I can find another one just as good. Okay, I might have found one. Yeah, there's actually one that, yeah, that I use as the background for my phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and download it, show you all real soon. Okay, it's downloading and done. Okay, good. Now I just need to open up the folder that has that in it. Found it. Here we go. And it's Hazel. It's my bunny Hazel. Isn't he just the cutest? The answer is yes. If you answered anything other than yes, you may go now. Let's see. I want a bunch of Hazel. So I'm going to chop this out a little bit. Is this rasterized? Did you rasterize yourself? Let's rasterize that layer. Okay. And let's see. We're going to take this and let's see. We can make that go away. Like this and that. Okay. And we don't need all of this stuff, so we can make that go away too. Okay, good. So here is Hazel. We're going to bring Hazel down the size a little bit. There we go. Okay, we've got a Hazel. That's great. Now we're going to need more Hazel. So I'm going to take this and we're going to make this Hazel. Hazel upper left corner. That's good. We're going to duplicate that layer. This is just going to be Hazel 2. Alright, Hazel 2, you move down here. Snap you in place. Good. Okay, I'm going to duplicate that layer. They can be Hazel 2 copy. That's fine. No, didn't mean to move that. Okay, here's another Hazel. Does that look good? That looks good. Let's do a copy of Hazel 2 copy. Hazel 2 copy 2. It's Hazelception, which is fantastic. The more Hazel, the better. Let's duplicate that. Bring you down here. And once more. And move you. You're going off the screen a bit. That's fine. Okay. Now, we're going to take all of these guys. We're going to make a group. Group 1 of Hazel. We're going to duplicate the group. Group 1 copy. Yep. Alright, group 1 copy. Move. I'm going to put Hazel. And we're going to do that again. Duplicate the group. Group 1, copy 2. And there. And we're just going to keep doing this. Move you over so that we have a nice background of Hazel. So much Hazel. Which I think is fantastical. There really should be so much Hazel in the world. I would say you should all have a Hazel bunny, but I have the Hazel bunny, but you should all get a Hazel bunny of your own. Because he is such a wonderful little creature. There we go. Okay, we have Hazel for days. We're going to save this. As in me Photoshop, we're going to be Hazel. Hazel, there we go. Did I spell that right? Yeah. Hazel for days. Okay, good. Save that. Now we need to make this a JPEG. Save as a JPEG, sir, please. Davida says, I have a Koa dog who is the most bestest dog. That's wonderful. Everyone should have an animal that they absolutely love and that will love them back. Okay, let's go to Be Right Back. Be right back. I'm petting a bunny. We're going to add in Hazelception. I just need to push a few buttons here. Where is the image button? We're going to create a new image. Hazel for days. Let's browse and upload Hazel for days. We have Hazel for days. We're going to put Hazel behind, though. Okay. What this says to me is I have a bunch of Hazel on the left, and then I have this in-between thing on the right. So we are going to need to fix that. All right, we're going to make something new. We need a new Hazel for days. So we're going to have to open up Photoshop again. But that's why we're doing this. This is the process to make it look good. Let's get Photoshop open. I have a green screen behind me, and it looks so cool, it does. Let's open recent Hazel for days. Okay, now what we're going to need to do is take group 1, copy 6. We're going to, actually group 1, copy 5. We're going to delete that. Okay, copy 6, group 6. You guys move over a bit. Group 7. You also move over to right here. Okay, I'm going to move copy 6 over here. I probably don't need this because I'm pretty sure it was looking like the other image of Hazel was stopping right here. But just to be on the safer side of safe. Okay, now we're going to save it. Override that. We're going to save as we want JPEG. And we'll see what happens when we just save over this. Oh, gotta push the button. And okay, looks like that's working. Now, is that going to refresh itself here in OBS? Let me find, where is it? We'll be right back. It's right under here. It did, and that looks good. That looks real good. Okay, I'm going to keep it like that. I will admit it's just a little hokey, but I like it. I like it so much. So now I'm going to need to delete this microphone input. Should we want to remove tone or tone? And I'm back. Okay, great. So now we have an image for when I need to go take a break. I can just say, I'll be back, guys. I'm petting a bunny. All right, there was one last thing I was thinking through. I thought I need this for streaming Pokemon. And of course, now I can't remember. So, but that's how it works, isn't it? Let me see. I think I was looking at the rules, the chat lock rules. Okay, if you're in Pokemon team. Okay. Well, I'm not remembering what it was. So, I've got. Oh, wait. I know now. I know. Okay, let's go into the Pokemon stream. Okay, so now you can see this area above my head is blank, and that's because I want to be able to keep track of which Pokemon I have caught and the order that I'm catching them in. So I'm going to open up an Excel file. I think it might work best that way. Let's find Microsoft Excel. Here we go. Let's go back to Inception. I'm going to move Excel over here. All right. We're probably going to start like here, here at B2. That's so that we can cut out this part up here, and we don't have to look at it while we're listing off Pokemon. So what we're going to need to do is list out out of date for Pokemon. And what I like is I'm going to like make a list of what ones I've caught. Let's see, actually, let's move this over here. Pokemon. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There'll be many more, but we'll just leave it back there for now. We're going to center that. No, let's do it like that. Shrink this a bit. Okay, good. The name of the Pokemon. Now, obviously, the first Pokemon that we're going to get in Pokemon Yellow is Pikachu. Hope I'm spelling that right. Very likely, the second Pokemon we will get will be Pidgey. Did I spell that right? I don't think I spelled it right. We're going to leave it right now. Pidgey. Third Pokemon will probably be Rattata, followed by what's the name? Caterpie. Which is also not spelled right, but I'll have the right spellings when I play the game. Hopefully, maybe. Okay, so the idea is I've got a list now here of here are the Pokemon, and here's the order I caught them in. So I know that this is the order I have to use them in. Now, if one of them evolves, we'll just change the name right here. Pidgeotto. Very likely it's not going to evolve until I'm done with Pikachu. So once we use Pikachu, I'm going to recolor Pikachu to let us know that he's been used. Now, what should I use? I could just cross out the name. I'm not seeing the way to cross it out. I think I have to go into here and push some buttons. Yeah, strike through. There we go. Pikachu's done. I would like something a little more creative than that, though. You know, we might use the strike through, but you know, something to denote, you know, he's gone, or goodbye or in a better place or something. I mean, I could make the background yellow or a different color or something to note. Now he's gone. I kind of like that idea. Like read that. No, nope. Sorry. Goodbye, Pikachu. And this means you are currently in my team. If you got a blue or if you got yellow behind you. The more I think about that, the more I don't think I like that. So we're gonna move that back to there. I do, however, why don't I see the? That's strange. I don't see the lines anymore. Oh well. Oh, I get it. No fill. That's what I'm looking for. Go back to no fill. But I want something right here to denote I have used this Pokemon. He's gone, and I want it more than just I have a strike through in the name. Let's see. I can make it bold. Underline it. No, that's not helping. Maybe there's a symbol I can put next to him. Oh, I got an idea. We're going to, in this second column, which we're going to call memories might be the wrong term, but what I'm thinking is we write down here where it was that Pikachu fell. Where it was that we lost him and he sacrificed himself so that we could move on in our challenge, and we'll remember him that way. I think, yeah, I'll just list that and then we'll cross out his name. No, let's not cross out his name. Let's do something else. Let's make the text. Oh, look at this ghostly blue. That's kind of cool to denote that he's gone. Maybe he's a ghost in Pokemon Tower. Could be yellow. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like this kind of ghostly blue. I wouldn't mind making these guys a different color though. That can't be red. Yeah, see, black is the easiest to read. It would be nice to have something else that says pop, pizzazz, hi. And unfortunately, I can't do real fancy stuff with, let's change that back to black. Real fancy stuff with letters in, what is this, Excel, like I could in Word. Unless I go into here. Let's see, is there something fancy I could do here? Formatting cells, the font, size, normal font, color, automatic. Yeah, I can make superscript. No, subscript. No, that's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna be cooled. Cancel that. Okay, these guys are just gonna have to stay black, and when they pass, yeah, that's not working for me either. I'm very picky. I'm very picky about this. Maybe make it blue. The background blue as a memory. Boy, I don't know. I would like to do something right there to denote that yes, he's not with us anymore, but we honor his memory. I'll keep thinking through that. Maybe making it blue, the blue accent at one right here, that might work. So let's say you've got that, and Pikachu fell valiantly fighting Brock's Onix. He valiantly fought against Brock's Onix, but it was just too much for Pikachu. All right, let's say now I want to display that. It's going to shrink that down. Let's say I want to display that. What we're going to do is I'm going to move it over to here to the other side. And I'm going to tell OBS that I would like to display that. So I'm going to tell it I want to display a window capture. We're going to make this catch lock record for Pokemon Yellow. Okay. And it's going to ask me, hey, what's that? Now it's going for Kit Kat Slim because it assumes that that's what I want it to do. I think it just doesn't know. So I want Excel Book 1. There we go. Do not capture cursor, thank you. And area doesn't matter. Okay. There we go. Now I've got it right here. Little hard to read. So we're going to need to make it bigger. But we're also, see now we can read it, but now we're also going to need to crop this. So that it can be, excuse me, crop it so that I don't have all this extra stuff up here. But we're not going to do that on this screen. We're going to go back to our Pokemon, 2DS Pokemon stream. There we go. Now let's go ahead and add that here. And the window capture, and we're existing, the chat lock record yellow. There it is. And we're going to make it bigger, but we also need to crop it. So we're going to go into filters, and I'm going to tell it to add a crop. Okay. And let's do the top. Oh, I don't want it from the... Actually, I do want it from the left. I want... Yes, yes, yes. Good, good. Let's take a lot of that away. I just want to see the numbers. Okay, you know, if I go over here and I tell the numbers to be center aligned, that will make this process easier. Okay. Over here. Okay, good. Now I want to crop the top. Fortunately, cropping takes a little while in OBS, but you do have a lot of control over it. So let's do that. Okay, slowly, slowly, we are shrinking it. We are taking away. Excuse me. An itch on my nose. We're taking away the top. It's going away, going away. It's going. It's going. And I believe most of it has gone. Let's go a little bit further. Let's see, Pokemon at the top. Okay, good. Tiny bit less. Line up there. Okay, now same thing on the bottom. Make the bottom go away. Bottom can go away to like... And let's just keep going. Maybe we'll only show 10 at a time. Okay. Let's close that. Okay. Now I'm going to rearrange this a moment, and I want to see big enough so that I can read it. Okay. Now it's covering my head. So let's move that to here. Okay. Now I'm over it. I need Pokemon to be about to. Okay. That would work actually. I think I would rather crop this anyway, so I'm going to crop it a little bit more. Let's go into that one, and I need to find the filters button. There's the filters button. And let's get rid of the stuff on the right. Let's just make that go away. You might not be able to notice it. In fact, yeah. Just makes more of it go away. More. I'm just holding down the button, and it just keeps going. La di da di da da di da di da. La di da di da da di da di da. Okay, this is starting to be a little silly, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And okay, now I don't like it that the record up here is, you know, I'm halfway into it. So I'd rather that it was up here, but it can't be blocking the catch lock either, so could do that, but that's a little hard to read, which we could read it, but I'd rather that this was a lot bigger, like here. There we go. Okay, and I think what I'm going to do is take this cell and make it this big. There we go. I'm going to tell all of these here in memories. I'm going to tell it to word wrap on this so that it knows that it can't go any further than that, because that's as, excuse me, that's as far as I can go right now. Let's see if I can find the right button for that. Button. Blah, 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 blah. I am not skilled in doing these things. I need, I think it's, oh, actually, I think, is it under, no, it's under alignment. Let's find out. Text control, wrap text. There we go. Valiantly fighting Brock's Onyx. There, and it'll just format it like that, which means I want these guys be in the middle. There we go. I'm also going to want Pikachu be in the middle. Okay. Okay, that should be set up well now. Okay, and we're only going to be able to show 10 at a time, so I'm going to need to shrink that so that it doesn't overtake my head. Go to the filters, and back to more cropping. We just hold down the button and wait for it to happen. Up the bottom. Do, 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 do. Oh, and it's rising, rising, rising. It's getting over my head. Okay, rise it up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just right under the number 10. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Okay, this could work. All right, here's the thing. While it works, it's bland. That is just plain. That it's bland. We're gonna need some more kind of different kind of coloring. Now, I think I could, if I go over back into Excel, which bring Excel back over here. Oh, that's only gonna work over there. I'm gonna bring Excel here. I'm going to. Bah. I'm gonna figure this out. We're gonna go back to seeing the normal screen. Okay, so what I'm thinking is if I take these 3 columns and I fill it with, let's say, yellow. All right, that's a bit much. I'm gonna need all the borders. Yeah, there we go. Nope, I do not like that color. So we're gonna need a different kind of color. Let's just go to more colors. Wow. And we go to here to, okay. Yeah, that's better. That's better now. Let's try that. That's not bad. That could work. Let's see what that looks like. Pokemon stream, and that is definitely better. I'm gonna have to get there's a little sliver of white there, but I'll have to change. But that's definitely better. I like that much better. When do I do this? Okay. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Now, it's a little bit harder to read those black letters now. What happens if they are not black? What happens if they are white? No, that's worse. Yeah, unfortunately, that's worse. Okay, so that was good. That was a good color, but we're gonna keep searching to see if we can find a better color. Actually, I mean that fits. Yeah, that fits kind of the theme we've got going here with the browns. Again, it doesn't pop. It's not exciting, but it works. It blends well together. I keep going back and forth on this stuff. I mean, in one way it's cool. One way I kind of like it, and the other way I'm like, Yeah, I'll have to think through this because I want something a little more engaging. I'm beginning to think that just a solid background is not the greatest idea. I'm beginning to think that I'm going to need to change that up a little bit. Yeah, which I can't do easily. I'll have to go into Photoshop and play around with that. But you know what? If we were just to start streaming Pokemon now, I'm going to change. Give me a moment. I'm going to change that. There we go. if we were to just start streaming Pokemon now, this would work. This could work. And I think I'd be kind of happy with it. You know, I just go here. We'll go ahead and turn back the back on the audio, and look at that. Look at that. We got Pokemon we're playing. I don't have the right Pokemon listed on the side, but you know, this could work. I like what we've made here. I think it's a good start. I think it could use some refinement, and I think the signal from my Game Boy just stopped for some reason. It probably disliked it that I was taking so long and just not touching it. I'm sorry, little DS, little 3DS, 2DS. I'm sorry I called you a Game Boy. It's okay. I'm trying to pet it, make it better. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay, we will go ahead and end this stream here, but next week we are gonna start our Chatchlock. Whether we have really good colors or not, we're just gonna go ahead and start the Chatchlock and see what happens. So everybody, thank you for joining me. Thank you for looking at my fluffy, amazing bunny. He's just the best bunny. So we're gonna go ahead and go now. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and we'll let you know soon when we're gonna start the Chatchlock with Pokemon Yellow. Hope I can see you all there, and I will catch you guys next time. And I have a very fancy little card to show you at the end. Goodbye!